Hello, hello, and welcome to Piano Today. I'm so excited to see you and to play through our very fun songs we got last time. Now, before we get started though, we need to sing the welcome song, don't we? Yeah, let's sing hello together. Here we go. Sing hello, hello, sing hello, hello. Hello. Sing hello, hello. Sing hello, hello. Hello. It's time for piano. Thanks so much for singing that welcome song with me. It always gets me in the mood, nice and fun. So let's have a couple reminders here for any of the grown-ups watching. Don't forget to subscribe, right? Subscribing on YouTube is so important because that way you can keep up with your child's piano lessons here on the channel. So make sure to do that, okay? And if you're watching, thank you so much for being a patron. You guys are so supportive of what I'm doing here, and I can't do it without you. So thank you for that. Let's get started, okay? Now, get your lesson book, my friends. We're going to turn to page 8, which is gliding, okay? Do you remember getting gliding? We learned all about how to play with slurs, right? Now with gliding, it's really fun because we have a series of little mini slurs that are so important in playing smoothly connected. So let's see if we can play gliding together, okay? I'll switch to piano view. Here we go. Let's find ourselves in C position. So my right hand finger, 1 thumb, will be on my middle C, and I'll fan out my fingers. My left hand, I'm going to count down 1, 2, 3 notes to G, B, low, middle, C, and then fan out my fingers. Let's begin with the right hand. We have 4 beats in every measure, and we're playing moderately slow. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, play. There is gliding. Now, how did you do on that one? Did you do good? Were you able to play the mini slurs and the longer slur at the end of each line? You were? Very good. Give yourself a round of applause. I really like gliding because it really tests our brain to make sure we can play both smaller slurs and longer slurs. So good for you. Well, let's look and see what our next song is going to be in our lesson book, okay? I'm going to look over here at page 9, okay? And we actually have something very interesting to talk about. We have something new called tied notes, okay? Tied notes are very special because they look kind of like slurred notes, but the only difference is tied notes connect one note to the very next note that's exactly the same as it. So it's like you're connecting 2 of the same notes, okay? And you're probably wondering, how do I play tied notes? Well, what you do is you're going to add them together, the number of counts, and hold it for extra long. So if I have a half note for 2 beats and another half note on the same line or space, that's another 2 beats, how many beats altogether am I going to hold it? Let's think. 2 beats plus 2 beats is 4 beats, okay? So we're going to be holding that note for 4 counts, okay? Yeah, tied notes are really fun. We actually get to do lots of different types of tied notes as we learn our piano music. And in this case, our song Balloons has a pair of tied notes in it. Now I want you to see if you can find it. Get your pencil, look in your music, and let's see if we can find 2 notes that are exactly the same, connected with a curved line. I see it. I see them at the very end of the song. Oh, and they even gave you a hint. It's written in orange. It says tied notes. You see those 2 dotted half notes at the end of your song, Balloons? That's one D connected to another D. So if we have dotted half note, which is 3 counts, plus another dotted half note, that's 3 counts, how long are we going to hold these for? 6 counts. You're absolutely right. So 6 counts is how long we're going to hold it at the very end of this song, Balloons, okay? Are you ready to learn the notes? I bet you are. Let's see if we can learn those notes together. So let me switch back to piano view and we'll do it together. You ready? You can do it. Here we go. Ooh, lots of interesting things happening in Balloons. So let's find our C position. I see my middle C. There's my right hand finger, 1 thumb on my middle C. I'm going to count down 1, 2, 3 notes to my G below middle C, and there's my left hand. What is the first hand that we play with in Balloons? I'll give you a hint. Look at the clef. If you said left hand, you would be correct. The left hand plays the bass clef notes here in our song, and we're beginning with a finger 4 on our D, okay? We are going to be playing piano, nice and softly, and moderately slowly, okay? Let's go through and play Balloons. I will say my note names as I play. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, ready, and play. D, E, F, back to E, F, E, down to D, up to E, then F, down to E, 2 and 3. Line 2, right hand. D, E, up to F, up to G, F, E, then D, 2, 3, and tie, 2, 3. Repeat. D, E, F, E, F, E, down to D, E, F, E, 2, and 3. D, E, F, up to G, F, E, down to D, 2, 3, and tie, 2, 3. There it is. There's Balloons. Did you manage to remember to count all the way those 6 beats at the end? Yeah, I tried to give you a little hint by saying the word tie in the middle, right? When you have tied notes, you only press the first note in the tie and then you hold it for the rest of the way. You don't have to play the second one, you just hold it, okay? Now, those notes sound really interesting in Balloons. It's not your typical song that we have in our book. Usually our songs sound nice and happy, but surprisingly enough, this one doesn't sound like a very happy song. It sounds a little bit sad. Do you know why that is? It's because we're playing in something called a minor key. Okay, you know that minor sounds or minor keys can sometimes make our music sound sad or angry or upset or frustrating, you know. But then the other side, the music we're used to playing, sounds happy, right? Those are called major keys. But balloons is different. This is the first song that we've gotten that sounds a little sad. And that's okay. We're going to have to learn to play both major and minor music. So I'm glad that we're taking the time to talk about that. I think we should play balloons again. What do you think? Yeah, it's a good idea to always play it more than once. This time when I play it though, I'm not going to say anything, okay? Make sure you're following along in your music, playing those notes right on the beat, okay? You got this. All right, so there is our awesome piano view. We are going into position with our right hand finger 1 on middle C. Our left hand finger 1 will be on G below middle C. Notice balloons is also played with a very long slur, so it's got to be smoothly connected. This is interesting on line 2 because not only do we have a slur across the whole line, we also have that tie note at the end. So we have both. It's quite cool. Let's see how balloon sounds now. 1, 2, 3, ready, and play. Right hand. And tie, 2, 3. Repeat. Right hand. Tie, 2, 3. And there's balloons played on the piano once more. Sounds pretty good, doesn't it? Yeah, I hope you enjoy that one. Now remember, I have a friend, Joshua, who really loves to learn the words to sing the song too. So let's sing this song together. Let's see if we can do that. 2 verses. Are you ready? Soaring so softly, they smoothly sail by, floating like clouds as they fly. Verse 2. Gliding so gently, they glimmer on high, brightening the blue summer sky. Isn't that nice? Yeah, I like that Joshua really likes to sing the words too. So if you're like Joshua and you like to sing the words to the song as well, you can actually practice playing it on the piano and singing the words too. It's like a little challenge for you. So good work on that. Well, let's move on to our technique book, okay? I want to go over our pairs of seconds that we learned last time, okay? Pull it out. I'm going to ask you to turn to page, I think it's page 3, isn't it? Oh yes, it's page 3. There it is, pairs of seconds. Let's play through it together and then we'll get a new technical exercise for this week. Here we go. All right, moving on to page 3, pairs of seconds in our technique book. We're going to be in our C position. You know how to find it now. Finger 1 thumb on middle C in the right hand and finger 1 thumb G in the left hand. Here we go. This is pairs of seconds. 1, 2, ready, play. There is pairs of seconds. Good work. Very nice. We should do a little 1 second party, shouldn't we? Yeah. 1 second party, 1 second party, 1 second party. Yeah, that was good. All right, friends, let's turn the page to page 4. We're going to get a new technique exercise today called All Tied Up. And I just have to show you the picture in this one. It's so cute. It's a little kitten, and that kitten's all tied up. Look, isn't that cute? Yes. It actually works really well because it's got tied notes in it, right? And that's what we learned about today. Tied notes are very special because if they're on the same line or space as the note before it and it's connected with the curved line, we add up those note values together. And then we get to hold it for extra long. So that's pretty cool. So let's learn All Tied Up together, okay? Here we go. All right, looking at All Tied Up here, we're going to be in our C position, just like we have been for a long time here. We're going to learn new positions soon, but we got to make sure we know C position really well. We're starting all tied up with the right hand this time. Finger 2 on D. So let's see how this one goes. 1, 2, 3, ready, and play. D, E, F, G, F, E, D, 2, 3, and hold. 2, 3, left hand. F, G, F, E, F, E, D, 2, 3, and hold. 2, 3. Repeat. Here we go. D, E, F, G, F, E, D, 2, 3, and hold. 2, 3. F, G, F, E, F, E, D, 2, 3, and hold. 2, 3. Wow, you guys are great. That was awesome. Now, I think that line 2, when the left hand comes in, is pretty tricky. So make sure that you are paying close attention to those note names, right? And the direction in which they're going. If you see it going up, you know it's going to be going up higher in the alphabet. F goes up to G, right? But if you see the note going down, it's going to be a note that's lower or earlier in the alphabet for the notes, okay? So if you might be doing E down to D, right? So pay very close attention to those notes as you see them on the staff, all right? Excellent work on your technique. So we'll write down All Tied Up, page 4 in your technique book for this week, okay? We're working together with ties in the lesson book and in the technique book. We really got to get those ties down, okay? Good job. Let's close that technique book. I want you to, we're going to play a little game, okay? And my game is I'm going to ask you if it's a tie or a slur, okay? So here is a little recap. Remember, tied notes are connected the same note to the same note with a curved line, okay? Slurs are connected one note to a different note or a different set of notes with a curved line, okay? I'm going to show you some examples, and I want you to shout out if it's a tie or a slur. Do you think you can do it? I think you can do it. Are you ready? All right, I got my examples. Number 1. Number 1. What do you see? Shout it out if you know it. Good job. All right, that's number 1. Let's look at number 2. Are you ready? Here we go. Number 2. Kind of looks like it's smiling at you, huh? Yeah. Shout it out if you know it. Good job. All right. Are we ready for number 3? Number 3. Boom. There it is. Is that a tie or a slur? Very good. Shout it out if you know it. Let's do number 4. Are you ready? Number 4. There is number 4. What do you see? All right. Did you get it? Nice job. And our final one here. Take a peek at this one. Is it a tie or a slur? Very good. There you are. There's the final one. Now, if you're looking for those answers, they will be in the description of this video, okay? But if you are doing some really good job shouting out those answers, I'm sure the grown-up that's there watching with you is very proud. So, good job on that. All right, now looking here, let's pull out your theory book, okay? Theory book is the tall one. There it is. I want you to turn to page 8 and 9. On page 8, you will see a page all about tied notes, okay? You're going to do just like this little mouse here, balancing between 2 notes that are connected, right? They're the exact same notes. You'll do some musical math, adding up some counts. And then on page 9, you get to draw in some ties and slurs, and then have the cool formula here to play this amazing song called My Magic Balloon, okay? This will be a bonus. If you complete your theory homework on page 9 and you play and record My Magic Balloon, I'll give you a shout out at next lesson, okay? Make sure to post it on your Discord, okay? Oh, I'm so excited. There it is. So page 8 and 9 in your theory book, okay, friends? Well, we've had a wonderful time today for a lesson. We learned a lot about tied notes, so I hope that you're able to remember all the cool things that we did. All right, we are going to close our lesson with Sing Goodbye. Are you ready to sing with me? Let's do it together. Here we go. Sing goodbye, goodbye. Sing goodbye, goodbye. Time to sing goodbye. Sing goodbye, goodbye. Sing goodbye, goodbye. It's time to sing goodbye. All right, that was fun. I always have so much fun with you all. Thank you so much for watching today. Get some good piano practice in. And when you're ready for me to see your videos, post them on Discord, okay? Have a lovely week, and I'll see you later.